We get a raw deal. This was my worst Father's Day ever, and it's a cautionary tale for other happy families. Father's Day is traditionally a time for celebration, a day set aside to honor the men who have shaped our lives with their wisdom, care, and love. It's a day for barbecues, handmade cards, and cherished moments with family. But for some like me, it can be a stark reminder of the unexpected challenges and emotional pitfalls that can come with parenthood. This year, what should have been a joyous occasion turned into my worst Father's Day ever, serving as a cautionary tale for other happy families. The day that started like any other. The day began with the usual anticipation. My kids, full of excitement, woke me up with breakfast in bed. The tray was a mess of scrambled eggs, toast, and orange juice, but the effort behind it was touching. Their handmade cards with misspelled words and lopsided drawings brought a smile to my face. My wife Sarah had planned a family outing to the local park, followed by a special dinner at my favorite restaurant. I should have known it was too good to be true. The first sign of trouble. The first hint of trouble came when my teenage son Jake refused to join us. Lately, he'd been distant, spending more time with his friends and less with the family. His absence at breakfast was a blow, but I shrugged it off, telling myself it was just a phase. At the park, things went downhill quickly. Our youngest, Emma, tripped and skinned her knee, leading to an extended crying session that put everyone on edge. My middle child, Lucas, was unusually quiet, his face buried in his phone despite our repeated pleas to join in the activities. The unexpected blow. The real disaster struck at dinner. As we settled into the cozy booth at the restaurant, I noticed Sarah was unusually tense. Halfway through the meal, she dropped the bombshell. She wanted a divorce. The words hung in the air, echoing louder than the bustling sounds of the restaurant around us. I was blindsided. We had our ups and downs like any couple, but I thought we were solid. Apparently I was wrong. The emotional fallout. In the aftermath of Sarah's announcement, the rest of the evening was a blur. The kids were confused and upset, their previously cheerful demeanor replaced with anxiety and tears. I felt like a failure not just as a husband but as a father. How could I have missed the signs? The ride home was silent, the weight of the news pressing down on us all. That night, as I lay awake, replaying the day's events in my mind, I realized just how fragile happiness can be.
A cautionary tale.
Reflecting on that disastrous Father's Day, I've come to understand that my experience, while painful, serves as a crucial reminder for other families. Happiness, though cherished, is often delicate and requires constant nurturing. It's easy to become complacent, to assume that everything is fine because it looks fine on the surface. Communication is key. In the hustle and bustle of daily life, meaningful conversations can fall by the wayside. It's essential to regularly check in with your spouse and children, to understand their needs and concerns. Moreover, it's important to recognize the signs of trouble before they escalate. In my case, Jake's withdrawal and Sarah's tension were red flags I ignored. Addressing issues head-on, rather than hoping they resolve on their own, can prevent a lot of heartache. Moving forward, Father's Day will never be the same for me, but I'm determined to learn from this experience. I'm working on rebuilding my relationship with my kids and understanding where things went wrong with Sarah. Counseling and open dialogue have become integral parts of our family life now. To all the fathers out there, cherish your happy moments but don't take them for granted. Keep the lines of communication open, be vigilant for signs of distress, and remember that maintaining a happy family requires continuous effort and attention. This Father's Day was the worst I've ever experienced, but it's also a turning point. It's a stark reminder that we can get a raw deal sometimes, but it's how we respond to these challenges that define us as fathers and as families.